This week on Goofing Off,
Sunshine reviews another movie.
Monica makes more delicious food.
Kyle gets sad on Animate.
All this and more on Goofing Off.
Welcome back to Goofing Off. I'm Cameron Blenton.
And I'm Kyle Glockner. You know, Cameron, I really wish there was someone on Goof who could talk about mainstream games, you know?
Yeah, me too. Someone who could write incredibly well-constructed reviews of brand new AAA games.
He should probably get a catchy name too, like something like AAA Tyler.
Or Big Game Brendan.
Guess it's just a dream for now. In the meantime, here's Drew with Games on a Budget.
What's up, guys? Drew Brown here on another Games on a Budget. On this show, I'm going to be talking about the game that somehow combines super sleek pixel graphics, Norse mythology, and fencing, and makes for one amazing good time. That's right, on today's show, I'll be talking about Nidhogg. Nidhogg was developed by Mark Essen and later his established indie game company, Messhof, over the course of 4 years. The final product was released on January 13th, 2014 for Windows, and it later got ports for Mac, PS4, and PS Vita. The game's namesake comes from the Nidhogg, a creature from Norse mythology that is either depicted as a flying worm or a dragon. I'd go more into this, but this show's about video games, not Norse mythology. I don't really know why they chose to include that in their game, but it's pretty cool, I must admit. In Nidhogg, your goal is to get your brightly colored little man to the other side of the arena, where you'll be swallowed by the Nidhogg. There isn't really much else. It's a very simple concept, and it's tons of fun, especially with your friends. Your guy is a sword, which can be raised or lowered 3 levels, top, middle, and bottom. You have a thrust button so you can get a hit on your opponent and while they're down, gain some ground on the way to the other side of the arena. You also have a dive kick, which you can knock down your opponent, and if you're quick enough, you can perform a finishing move to disable them temporarily. The sword can also be thrown, which can make for some really cool game-changing moments. Your guy runs extremely quick and is able to do a crouch walk and a roll to slip past opponents. The combat is also really fast-paced. This really makes the game intense, and sometimes the matches go really fast, or if you and your opponent are evenly matched, they can go on for a really long time. Nidhogg's art style is extremely simplistic. So simplistic that it just looks really neat, and for the intense competitive game that Nidhogg is, I think it fits perfectly. The only things I don't really like about Nidhogg are that there are only 4 maps. Castle, the sort of final destination of the game, in that it's mostly a flat surface that doesn't offer much else besides a couple pits. Mines, which is mostly very narrow tunnels where you have to fight your way through without trying to jump by your opponent, making for a very intense match. The Psychedelic Clouds level, where the path under you can fade away and you fall through. And lastly, there's the Woods level. This level is tall grass that partially obscures you and your opponent. The map also has tunnels that you can jump on top of and get extra bit closer to that Nidhogg. Sadly, that's all the stages there are. I would have really liked that they had more stages or some sort of level editor in this one, but unfortunately, that's not the case. Nidhogg actually had a sequel that came out, aptly titled Nidhogg 2. The game adds a lot more stages and some more weapons to the mix. Unfortunately, they went for some sort of strange, gross-looking style rather than the clean, simple style of the first game, which really turns me away from it. It's hard to go from such a clean, stylistic monocolor fencer to some sort of floppy Jim Henson Muppets abomination. The sequel apparently plays really nicely, but I just don't think it can match up to the beautiful, simplistic look and feel of the first game. Nidhogg is just $9.99 on Steam for Windows and Mac, PS4, and it even has a Vita port. It's a really great game that is really fun to bring up at parties, or even if you're just hanging out with a couple pals. But hey, do you guys have any cool party games I should check out? Hit up our Twitter at ZTV Goofing Off with the hashtag GOAB. I'm Drew Brown, and I'll be back next time with some more cheap games.
Hey, Cameron!
Yeah, Kyle?
Hey everyone, welcome back to Movie Snobs, where we cover the newest and hottest movies of the season. As always, my name is Sunshine, and today we cover a movie released on Friday the 13th. Creating a young adult twist to a classic idea, get ready to celebrate your birthday over and over and over again in Happy Death Day. Happy Death Day is a Groundhog Day-esque movie where Tree, a bratty and uppity sorority girl, continually relives her birthday over and over again, continually getting killed at the end of the day. Her baby-masked killer is almost omniscient, tracking down Tree no matter what she does and ending her life each time. But Tree continues to wake up, restarting her day and giving her another chance to figure out who her killer is and how to survive her never-ending nightmare of a birthday. It's an enjoyable idea and creates a storyline that is easy to follow and makes some logical sense. While the script does take some wiggle room about its almost omniscient killer and general overarching plotline, it really is decently well thought out and adds some good elements to the general theme of such a movie. Looking at the cast itself, I think each character was well done. I think Tree played her part well and was good at showing her personality changes throughout the movie, as well as helping to explore what her life was like before and after the events. All the supporting characters played their parts well, making sure that almost everyone appears to be a suspect in the beginning. When you go into a movie like this, knowing that there will be a masked killer to unveil, you start looking for possible bad guys right off the bat. And this movie did a great job of taunting you with plenty of suspects. Even external characters that were barely mentioned or even shown, I saw as potential killers throughout the film. In the end, while I couldn't tell you anyone's last name, I felt like the character development was as deep as you need for a movie like this.
You have unlimited amount of lives, unlimited opportunities to solve your own murder.
So I'm supposed to keep dying until I figure out who my killer is?
You want to live to see tomorrow, right?
Looking to the overall feel of the movie, it was an enjoyable watch in my opinion. The comedy was pretty solid, and the development of each life that Tree lived was pretty well constructed. Additionally, plot points throughout the movie made it continually interesting as the story unfolds, and kept me engrossed throughout the movie. The deaths never got stale for me, as each one was unique in its own way, and did its best to advance the story somewhat logically. While some deaths were a stretch, and the final conclusion was a bit of a letdown to what I suspected, I gotta give credit for being able to fool me about the final resolution and the way that the killer was revealed, while still keeping my attention. Overall, this movie was what I expected it to be. I wanted a fun, shorter movie that was enjoyable and had a decent plot. It had characters who at least made the story entertaining, and an overall plot that, while a bit ridiculous and unexplained, was enjoyable to see unfold. While it definitely wasn't designed to be a blockbuster of a movie or something that people would go back to watch time and time again, I still think that Happy Death Day was a C+ movie. Let me know what you thought of this Friday the 13th mystery in the comments below, or tweet me at ZTVGoofingOff with the hashtag MovieSnobs to let me know what you think, or what movies you want to see me review next. That's all for now though. My name is Sunshine, and this has been Movie Snobs.
Alright, Kyle. Got the brake fluid.
What is that?
It's brake fluid for the brake?
No, Cameron, it's not the same. We'll be right back.
If you like what you see here on Goofing Off, be sure to like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Twitter.
You're watching ZTV.
I'm telling you, Kyle, androids would be so cool.
Listen, Cameron, just don't talk to me about androids right now.
I mean, come on. They would be almost exactly like humans.
Stop.
But they would be completely machines.
Stop.
Although they might eventually run out of data. How do you think that would work?
It's Plastic Memories. It's up next on Animate. Hello everyone, I'm Kyle Glockner, and welcome back to Animate. If there's anything I've learned throughout my years of watching anime, it's that anime is emotional. I felt things towards specific episodes of anime that entire movie franchises and long-running series couldn't even come close to making me feel. Of course, sad anime is not a new concept, and most people have seen at least one sad anime, most likely Angel Beats or Your Lie in April. But over the summer, I watched one show in particular that has absolutely destroyed my emotions in the best possible way. And that show is Plastic Memories. Plastic Memories is about Tsukasa Mizugaki, an 18-year-old boy who, after dropping out of college due to medical issues, gets a job at Terminal Service 1, a group that services androids known as Giftia. There, he gets partnered up with Isla, a Giftia who has been at the company for a pretty long time. See, in the world of Plastic Memories, humans live alongside Giftia, which are androids that look exactly like humans and have been given human emotions and memories. However, they are not eternal. Due to memory capacity, Giftias can only live for around 81,920 hours, or around 9 years and 4 months. If they are still operating past that point, they can experience personality disintegration, memory loss, and outbreaks of violence. Because of this, companies such as Terminal Service One are in charge of going around and collecting Giftia who are nearing the end of their lifespan and take care of them before they go berserk. Yeah, a guy meets a female android that's pretty far into an already limited lifespan. I think you can assume what happens here. And that is the case with most shows like this. Most sad anime make sure you know what's going to happen in the last episode very early on in the series, either through saying it outright or very heavily implying it. Oddly enough, while you would think that this would remove all tension from the show, I find that it actually creates more tension and engages me more. Knowing that Isla is nearing the end of her lifespan makes everything they do so much more special. It makes every interaction that much deeper and honestly made me care way more about her as a character. But by far, one of my favorite aspects of this show is how cute and wholesome it is. Now in any other show, we all know there would be some perverted humor. But there's hardly any at all in this show. Each episode is just a happy, healthy relationship from start to finish, and that really makes the difference. Like, there's just part of an episode where they buy matching pajamas. Let me say that again. There's an episode where the characters go out and just buy matching pajamas. These scenes aren't ruined by a poorly placed attempt at fan service with anything like what anime fans have come to know as the anime accident. They just focus on this wholesome, adorable relationship, and it really changed the way I look at relationships in anime. Because while a perverted joke, when well timed, can be hilarious in a rom-com, sometimes it's nice to just focus on the cute relationship without forcefully inserting comic relief. But like I said before, this anime does not have a happy ending. And the way this scene is handled is, in my opinion, absolute perfection. I'm not ashamed to say that I cried throughout the entire last half of the episode. I don't want to get too specific because I truly believe this is a show best experienced firsthand, but I will just say that, in my opinion, it hurt way more than Anohana's final scene. Plastic Memories also serves as an excellent metaphor for terminally ill patients in the real world. This is a heavy issue for a lot of people and can be a very emotional topic for anyone who has dealt with a terminally ill loved one. It's shows like this that really show how impactful anime can be on real issues in society. I feel as though anime is the best medium to convey topics like this, and don't think it would come across as well in live-action television. Shows like Plastic Memories, Angel Beats, and Anohana make me feel emotions in ways that I can confidently say that live-action TV or movies cannot. Plastic Memories is an original anime written by Yoshiyuki Fukiwara, written by Naotaka Hayashi, and animated by Studio Dogakobo. If you're looking for a wholesome, cute anime that will make you feel the happiest sadness you've ever felt, take some time to check out Plastic Memories. You won't regret it. That's all the time I have for today, but let me know what you think by tweeting me at ZTV Goofing Off using the hashtag anime. Until then, I'm Kyle Glockner, and I'll catch you next time on Anime.
You know, Kyle, the Japanese have some really unique names for food dishes.
What do you mean, Cameron?
Look at Monica's dish today, Nikujaga. Surely that has some deep, profound meaning behind it.
Cameron, that literally translates to meat and potatoes. Here's Cooking Mon Mon.
Deep and profound meaning.
Hi everyone, my name is Monica Quinn and this is Cooking Mon Mon. For today's dish, I will show you how to make nikujaga, which literally translates to meat and potatoes in Japanese. Since this dish is used in quite a hefty sum of anime, I decided to focus on the anime Tokyo Ghoul. Before we head to the kitchen, let's take a peek at the dish.
In this episode of Tokyo Ghoul, Yoriko comes to visit Toka after she finds out she's sick. Yoriko has made nikujaga for Toka, but since Toka is a ghoul, she isn't capable of eating human food. Which, Kaneki finds out, is why Toka got sick in the first place.
Now let's head to the kitchen!
Here are all the ingredients you need. Also, I used sirloin tips, but you can use thinly sliced beef. Substituted dashi with beef broth and took out the mirin since I didn't have any. You'll peel the carrots, and then the potatoes. Cut the carrots diagonally. Then cut the potato into pieces. You'll then want to soak the potatoes in water for 10 minutes. After peeling the onion, you'll then slice it. You'll add oil into a pot and then the sirloin tips, and you'll saute that for a little bit and then add in your veggies and saute for a few minutes more. Now you'll add a cup of beef broth into the pot and let it boil on medium heat. Then, add in 2 tablespoons of soy sauce and sugar into the pot. By adding the sugar, it'll give a balance of sweet and salty to the dish. Cover for 15 minutes or until the broth has been partially reduced. Plate it and enjoy!
Well, there you have it. Tell me what you think by tweeting us at ZTV Goofing Off or using the hashtag CookieMonMon. I'm Monica Wynn, and this has been Cookie Mon.
And on the 7th day, Monica said, "Let there be a break." And there was, right now.
If you like what you see here on Goofing Off, be sure to like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on Twitter.
You're watching ZTV.
Hey Cameron, I don't have a clue what's up next.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Kyle.
I guess that's just life. Wait, what do you mean cut the puns?
Oh man, Monica looks mad. Is that a knife? Goof Game Corner up next.
Hi, and welcome to Goof Game Corner, where us on Goofing Off just sit down and play board games, video games, or Super Mario Odyssey
I believe that's included into video games, but we'll go with it anyway.
at 1:30 a.m.
Boy, is it 1:30 in the morning. This is the morning of Odyssey release. We literally went and picked it up an hour and a half ago, and we're gonna play it and have a good time.
Oh, that's
So
perfect.
I'm gonna start this up. Oh boy, I've been waiting for this game for a while.
I'm so ready.
How do I? Oh, why?
Try throwing
Oh, oh,
Whoa!
it's fun. Oh, hold up. So he just hovers there while I hold it. Oh, he does.
And you can jump on him, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that was so cool.
Oh, it turned on the light.
Aw.
Oh, this is whimsical. I like this. Can I jump into the void?
You should.
Jumping into the void is a bad decision.
You lost coins.
They've robbed me.
They took their money back.
How dare they? I have given a vague promise to save them. They owe me that currency.
Mario hasn't said a word.
Whoa.
What?
It says I can shake the Pro Controller to throw.
You're just making Mario twitch slightly.
I'm shaking the Pro Controller and it's not throwing it.
Shake it harder.
I'm doing that. All right, the game still works. Travel tip: cap, throw, and hold.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Cap, throw, and hold.
Hold up. Cap, throw, and hold. I would like to throw it, please. I've done a cap, throw, and hold. That frog is now wearing a hat.
Oh man. What?
Is that a real frog? Is that a real frog? That was a frog. What? Now wait a minute.
Did Mario just say ribbit?
I've captured a frog-faced frog.
That's adorable.
Oh, wait, can I?
Mario jump.
Here we go. off the rails.
Don't you know it's time to ribbit? He's just there. Oh! Oh! 10 out of 10.
You know, in my well over 100 hours of Breath of the Wild, another game that got critically acclaimed scores for the Nintendo Switch, I was never able to pull off feats such as this. I am Jurassic Park. I am Dash. I am Dash. I will consume all.
You can also shake the Pro Controller to attack.
Can I now?
Oh no!
I have done the opposite.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
poor T-Rex.
Yeah, I'm really shaking the Pro Controller to attack. I'm gonna go down here. Whoa. Just by existing, he did that.
Can you go break the thing now?
That's what I'm trying to
Oh
do.
boy, is that a thin... Oh, you're fine.
Get out of here.
Oh no!
Am I supposed to be doing this? Is this allowed?
You did...
Whoa!
What?
Whoa! Oh no!
T-Rex can fly.
What happened? Hello, buddy. Oh no! Rather than talking to that bird, I have died. A
Jump up.
common mistake to me. Alright, well, that was quite the adventure.
Well, that was our first look, very first look at Super Mario Odyssey.
I can't wait to play this game for 25 hours.
There's so much to do.
So much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back street? We'll never know.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in to Goof Game Corner.
Woo. Farewell, everyone. And let's drop my Joy-Con.
Well, 4 episodes down, 2 to go.
I gotta say, it's been a pretty wild ride so far.
Right? Like that time we all went and got pizza.
Or that time Drew dressed up as Rainbow Dash.
What about that time we all played Mario Party?
Or that time Dom tried to kill us all and replace us with cyborgs?
Let's not bring that up again. I'm still having nightmares. Anyways, that's all the time we have for this week. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for extra content. I'm Cameron Blenton.
And I'm Kyle Glockner. Thank you for taking the time to goof off with us.
You better chiggity check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself.
Kyle very first. Have injury need heal. Got anything for?
What if I just dropped it like it was hot? I can't go that fast. Oh, he's still going.
Dark Flame Master. Method acting at its finest.
This program was produced by ZTV at the University of Akron. To find out how you can make Emmy-winning media, visit the UA School of Communication online. ZTV. Make media. Make a difference.